Tonight, President-elect Trump's allies are working to shore up support for his cabinet nominees, specifically his choice for Attorney General Matt Gaetz. Today was supposed to be the day the House Ethics Committee would vote on releasing its report into whether Gaetz was involved in sexual misconduct with a minor and illicit drug abuse. But Gaetz suddenly resigned from Congress on Wednesday, stopping the investigation in its tracks. And now the Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson says he does not want that report to see the light of day. But he's under pressure to release it. A lawyer for two women who testified in the investigation says that one of his clients told that committee she actually witnessed Gaetz having sex with a minor during a party in Orlando in 2017. Gaetz has denied all wrongdoing. We have a team coverage tonight beginning with CBS's Scott MacFarlane with more on that. Scott?
His critics say there's a political ticking time bomb next to Matt Gaetz, the man Trump wants to be the nation's top law enforcement officer and who's fresh off a visit to Mar-a-Lago last night. But tonight, his Republican colleagues are trying to pause the clock or just diffuse it. A House Ethics Committee meeting about their investigation of allegations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use by Gaetz didn't happen today. And after Gaetz's surprise resignation from the House Wednesday, the House Speaker says releasing the findings of the committee's investigation to the public would be a mistake.
I do not believe that that is an appropriate thing. It doesn't follow our rules and traditions, and there is a reason for that. It would open a Pandora's box.
Democratic senators who'd be part of a confirmation hearing for Gaetz said they'd want to read the investigation's findings first. Maryland Congressman Glenn Ivey is a Democratic member of the House Ethics Committee.
I think it's important for them to have all critical information that they need to make an intelligent decision.
You might support sharing this with the Senate.
I certainly don't. I certainly understand why they want the information.
Some Republicans defended Trump's nominees today.
A certain amount of deference needs to be provided to a president. When you win an election, there are consequences.
But Maine Republican Susan Collins expressed concern today.
I was shocked, as were many of my colleagues, by the nomination of Representative Matt Gaetz because there are many serious allegations pending against him.
And Scott, with all of this controversy, how could Donald Trump work around the confirmation process?
Well, recess appointments are rare and they're tricky, in part because the Senate has to go on a long recess for at least 10 days. They haven't done that in years to avoid this kind of thing. And it's a temporary job in that case, only through the end of this year, 2025 or 2026.
And Scott, if you could explain why this is being talked about now.
It comes down to numbers. You need 50 votes to confirm a nominee. Once that final race is called, even if Republicans have 53, they could only lose 3 or 4 votes and have a confirmation pass to let these backdoor recess appointments come through. But Eureka, there's another wrinkle. They'd also need 50 votes to go into that extended long recess.
All right, Scott MacFarlane, so much to consider. Thank you.